What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Let's Play West of Loathing with DogAndPony. I'm DogAndPony. This is West of Loathing. We got a secret door. K, probably for Kellogg, keep calm and enjoy nothing. This is the most boring secret room you can imagine. I was excited. And now I'm less excited. Okay. Investigate. Open the drawer. You find a binder full of cryptic, messily written notes labeled Kellogg's Grain Flakes Preparation. Interesting. Decode the recipe. You got an item, Kellogg's Grain Flakes recipe. Excellent. Speaking of decoding riddles, Boda and Yam. Every second, there's a skeleton in this bed and it's wearing metal pants. Weird metal pants. Take them. You got chastity pants. Weird. You pick it. You can pick all of these. But we want to pick the room. Boda and Yam. E-O-N-M. Wait. E-O-N-E. This bed is covered in bones. Take them. There's a scrap of paper under this pillow. Read it. Looks like a torn out part of a diary page. Opposed to achieve purity glands, but I can't stand sleeping on in these metal pants. They're so noisy, especially when I... Oh God. All right. So it's probably better to... Wait, I thought we had to pick this. The combination grain sifter, flour mill, who knows what. Its grain hoppers are currently empty. Okay. The label on this thing says dough press. This is a large oven, but it doesn't have a door, just a wide slot. Purity is the best sauce. God. Why? I really thought there was something locked. The barn. You put your mouth on the blast hole and turn the valve on the side of the machine. A blast of air inflates your lungs, making you really dizzy. No way, you're done with these stupid machines. Can I just go right back in and use it? You strap yourself into the machine and turn it on. The intense vibrations make your teeth bang together uncomfortably. It hurts. I hate this hat so much. The barn door is locked. You definitely picked the complicated lock. Go inside. Whoa, there is a lot of grain in here. If you ever need a lot of grain, you know where to find it. You got a perk, unlimited grain. Wow. Is that really a perk? You know where to find an effectively infinite supply of grain. The grain at Kellogg Ranch is at your disposal. We could sell it, right? Grab one. Endless stacks of grain. Oh, there's a coil of barbed wire hanging from a nail here. Take it. Got a big coil of barbed wire. Dig through it. We got a needle. Oh boy. Oh boy. Lots of fertilizer. I can't take any. Needles. So many needles. What a beautiful day it is. Go back in. Get some more grain. I guess we can only have one bag at a time. Main building. Kitchen. Load it up. You pour the bag of grain into the machine. The grains are neatly stored into 3 separate hoppers. Before we do some cooking, that's not what I wanted to open. There we go. Kellogg's Grain Flakes recipe. 4 parts barley, 1 part oats, 3 parts spelt, pressed to 91 psi, cook for 8 minutes at 640 degrees. Is that real? Okay. E-O-N-E. E-O-N-E. Do some cooking. The machine is complicated, but the controls look pretty simple. There are 3 labeled grain hoppers, a lever on each of them to dispense a mixture of grain into a mixing chamber. Below, a crank for running the mixer and a valve labeled start over. The mixing chamber is currently empty. Abandon this crazy contraption because I gotta look at this again. Not that. This. 4 barley, 1 oat, 3 spelt. 4 barley, 1 oat, 3 spelt. 4 barley. 1 oat, 3 spelt. Turn the mixing crank. You turn the mixing crank. Your view of the grains in the mixing chamber blurs as it begins to spin at an implausible rate. With a startling ka-chunk, hidden parts of the machine spring to life. The glass window of the mixing chamber becomes fogged with steam as the grain is mixed into dough. A few moments later, the dough is expelled as a soft, warm lump. E-O-N-E. You got an item, multigrain dough. Nice. Is that a word? E-O-N-E. Insert your dough. You feed your dough into the press and look at the controls. They consist of a pressure gauge, 4 unlabeled buttons, and a sign that says max press 181. Pressure needle is at 80 psi. Press the green button. Nothing happens when you press the green button. The pressure needle is at 80 psi. Press the red button. There's a loud hiss of steam from the press. The pressure needle is at 85 psi. Press the green button. Back to 80. Does it reset or does it subtract 5? 3. 81. Oh. 2. 2. I don't even know what the yellow button does. Let's press the yellow button and the machine slowly compresses the dough you've stuck inside it. When the machine is finished, you're left with some perfectly pressed dough. That's nice. Excellent. You grab your dough and leave. As you're leaving, you wonder if the dough is leavened. This is a large oven, but it doesn't know. Okay, so your flattened dough. You plop your dough onto the metal tray, helpfully provided, and slide it into the slot in the oven. There are only 2 knobs, one for temperature, one for duration. You decide to turn the knobs in order from left to right. The temperature knob is on the left, so you'll turn that one first. Are you paying attention? There will be a quiz later. First, the temperature knob. 640, I remember that. Set it to short. You set the time knob to 8 minutes and wait for the oven to finish. The oven dings and a perfectly cooked tray of tasty, toasty flakes emerges from the slot. You got an item, Kellogg grain flakes. They're great. Excellent. Let's look at those. This is a bowl of pressed grain flakes that you baked according to Kellogg's recipe. Normally you'd be proud of yourself for doing something like that, but these look like they'd probably taste pretty bad. Purifies your guts. They don't have a value? Ugh, I was really hoping we could sell them. Okay, goodbye. We can go to the dormitory and start picking some locks, though. Are all of these 3, 4, 5, 6? Wow. Okay. Ooh, that's good. Kellogg Ranch workout regimen. Give me them hot secrets. You pick up the diary and blow off some of the dust. The cover says the Diary of Blank Smith. Okay. The first name has worn away, but you can tell it was longer than 7 letters. Sadly, the contents aren't particularly juicy. The author joined Kellogg's health program because she had several relatives with poor health and wanted to preserve her own. She found the ranch to be pretty boring, but appreciated that the lack of anything much else to do gave her plenty of time to spend knitting, which was her favorite hobby. The last entry mentions Kellogg's death, rumored but unconfirmed to be due to a brain aneurysm caused by outrage at hearing a dirty joke, and that the author was returning home. Guess she forgot the diary when she left. This has definitely got something to do with the Becky stuff. We already read that. I don't want to use all our needles, but that was quest-based, so... Oh! Okay. Nice. We already have those, but now we've got more. We can probably sell them. So, don't worry, I didn't miss this. Kellogg Ranch workout regimen. Warm-up stretching, lung expansion, equilibrium maintenance stretching, skeleton vibrations, cool-down stretching. Okay. to the gymnasium. This place was a needle farm. Stretch, lung, stretch, vibrate, 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 stretch. 1, so it's 1, 2, 2, 1, 3, 3, 3, 1. I'm not gonna remember that. Okay, 1, 2. You put your mouth on the blast hole and turn the valve on the side of the machine. Blast of air inflates your lungs, feels good. Another blast of air stretches your lungs out even more, feels great. You get back into the stretcher, and when it's done twisting you around, you feel more balanced than you did before. Your skeleton vibrates inside you. It feels great. Your skeleton vibrates more, revealing bones and muscles you didn't even know you had by making them feel amazing. Your skeleton undergoes a cathartic third round of vibration. Every molecule of your body is now exactly where it's supposed to be. You strap yourself in for a nice, relaxing cool down. Wow, you feel great. I don't get a reward. I did the regimen. Do I have to eat the food as well? You can't bring yourself to eat these boring looking flakes. Didn't Kellogg say something about needing your glands to be pure before you can purify your guts? Maybe that's what's stopping you. Impure glands. That sounds right. But I purified my glands with exercise. Oh no. Wait a second. Miss Rid. Okay. Anyway, that's the first step. Okay. So we need to do glands first. Can I do that here? I can't like sit on this. How do we do glands? Do we have to switch our spleen and liver? Two horses and 2 rods tall. Okay. Talk to him one more time. First off, are there any... Oh, nope. Any books we want to read? Apparently not. Let's figure this out. Threefold path to the elimination of corrupting influences. Lay it on me. First step, I call purity of the glands. One must rid oneself of all romantic and sexual desires and cease any self-polluting activities. Like what? Smoking cigars? Well, yes. So do I have to like sleep? Oh no, I know what it is. I have to put on the pants. Not the Kurtz fit pants. With the chastity pants. And then I can eat these? Do I have to sleep? Please don't tell me I have to wear these while sleeping. This bed is empty. Yeah, let me lay in it. Okay, do I have to go back home? Like, do I have to go back to dirt water? That seems crappy. I'm wearing the pants. Can I sit in the chair? Gotta get rid of this effect. But we need so much more meat to do that. Purity of the glands. Okay. So how do I get purity of the glands? Do I have to leave? I'm gonna talk to the doctor. The good doctor. Well, the Kellogg Ranch. I get pamphlets from this place from time to time trying to get me to recommend it to my patients. What is it? Some sort of diet and exercise camp to promote purity or some such nonsense? Fellas got a screw loose if you ask me. Folks have got a lot of problems these days, but overeating and not working hard enough ain't 2 of them. That's funny. Okay. Gymnasium, barn. And all our needles that we can no longer harvest. Can I get this? I don't know what I'm supposed to do if I can't actually get the endless grain. I guess the first thing we should try is traveling back to Dirtwater, though we have like no moxie right now, unfortunately. Did we got there without stopping. I don't want anyone to see me in these pants. Sleep. You go to sleep. You dream that you're having an argument with Taffy buried deep underground. Weirdly, your head turns into a left-handed hammer. You wake up quite refreshed. Well, okay then. You wake up refreshed and restored and hungry and sober. You must have slept really well. You feel quite refreshed. You gain an effect. Purity of glands. Let's mosey. I knew it. Oh, and we can go get another guess at the cemetery. Eat them. You eat the flakes. They don't taste very good, but they really scrape out your innards. You gain an effect. Purity of guts. So clean. And we gotta go back. Unfortunately, the Kellogg Ranch takes forever. Wish we could blast a hole through these mountains. We got dynamite. And we made it all the way there with no problem. All right, we got this. Oh, you strap yourself into the stretching machine for a nice relax and cool down. Wow, you feel great. The Kellogg guy was really onto something. Your whole body feels amazing. You got a per Kellogg brand Purity. Beautiful. I don't know what it does, but we will find out. Plus 30 to maximum HP. That's awesome. That's so good. That's like almost 150% of what we did have. I want a little bit more of this unlimited grain. We still can't get it. Boda and Yam. Okay. We need to go to the Reboot Hill? Or we did get something related to the petting cemetery, so we're going to take that back there. Probably. We have a lifetime pass. Is it this one? Flex says it's a desert ape skeleton, but there's nothing here, and you're also pretty sure there's no such thing as a desert ape. But I have it. It's right here. Kellogg must have used this for anatomy lectures, which probably made some of his students feel self-conscious about the length of their arms. Maybe I should talk to the owner. Melee damage? Can we get shooting damage? Range damage. Perfect. Hey dude, I got something for you. I noticed you're missing pack rat, I noticed you're missing buffalo, I noticed you're missing ape. Yeah, that ridiculous fool Kellogg stole it to use for anatomy lessons. I tried to tell him it's stupid to use an ape skeleton to teach human anatomy, especially when there's plenty of actual human skeletons out in the desert for free. He just wouldn't hear it though. Listen, I'll give you 50 meat to go and steal it back from him. Sure. Wait, 50 meat for a burglary? Hey, recovery, not burglary. And heck, that's years of your membership paid back. Maybe as many as, well, you look like a risk taker. 3? Okay. I'll go get it. Wonderful. He's got it at the Kellogg Ranch down south of here. I'm on my way. Hey, I'm back. I just happen to have it right here. Marvelous. Well done. Ah, welcome back, my old friend. He puts the skeleton back on its pedestal and gives you a pouch of meat. I noticed you're missing pack rat. Yeah, some damn fool hippies stole it. No idea why they wanted it. What they wanted it for. There's a reward for anyone who recovers it. What's the reward? 50 meat. That isn't very much. Well, depending on your life expectancy, it could be as much as a whole decade of free admission. Okay, I'll get it. As far as I know, those hippies are holed up in the Fort of Darkness. I figured. You didn't need to tell me that. I'll do this really quick. It's 150 meat. It's not much, but it'll get us going. And at some point, we got to do the Rebecca thing. We got to do another guess. I have, the hints written down. First name ends in a vowel. 37 to 42 when born. 1837 to 1842. Though I think it might have to be a specific year. Either 1837, a different year, or 1842. pack rat. Oh, it's right there. Take it. That was easy. Nice. Okay. Not buried next to daughters. Same age as Becky. Likes knitting. Her name is 7 letters long. Okay. We had it narrowed down to Pamela, Penultimate Becky, Melissa, and Mezzo Becky, all of which were wrong, but Melissa is 7 letters long. Anyway, the already intense heat intensifies. Sweat stings your eyes, and while it's stinging them, you fail to use them to notice that you've ridden right into the middle of a herd of pyroboves. Hop down and ready your weapon. This shouldn't be too bad. We can take out one of them. We can actually take out this one in the front, and a little bit of this one. So do it. Pew, pew, pew. That didn't work as well as I thought. Anyway, you can't, yeah, it's, you know, it's a skull, but it's not a skeleton. Shoot. Nice. How much damage are they doing? Well, they're attacking her, so, oh, okay, never mind. They're attacking me now. Not too bad. This is actually an incredibly difficult fight. I wish I had more heat resistance. 30 damage, 11, 15. We die no matter what. So, yeah. Wait, what am I doing? Why isn't, okay. Shoot. Ow. And dead. Okay. That's okay. Glutton for punishment. Is that from dying a whole bunch of times? Doc Alice ties you into your saddle so you can make it to the rest of the way to where you were headed. Continue. That was nice of her. She was also hurt, so, you know. Thanks. Alright. All in a day's work. I noticed you're missing buffalo. I never actually had a buffalo, but I set a pedestal up just in case. If you can find me enough buffalo bones for a whole skeleton, I'll buy them off of you for 50 meat. Only 50? That could be up to 10 years worth of membership, assuming you don't smoke too much, or in bed. Okay, I'll see what I can do. Great, here's a list of parts. There's a place called the Buffalo Pile to the east. That's probably your best bet. I'm on my way. Might as well do this. Right here. I was expecting no encounters. This is a long one. Out in the open desert among the rocks and dunes and underneath the scorching desert sun, you encounter a chef. That probably doesn't sound all that strange comparatively. But hold on while I go into more detail. He has somehow hauled a full-sized iron potbelly stove out into this blistering hot hole and is cooking something on it, though you can't tell what because all you see is the pan of fire. All you see in the pan is fire. That made more sense. Rather than being drenched in sweat, he is literally steaming. Furthermore, he is muttering wildly to himself. Hotter gotta be hotter. Hot, hot, gotta cook, cook. Get right through needs to be hotter, hotter. Try to calm him down. Give up. Scam him out of some meat. Really wish I could. We're gonna fight him. Cause why not? Powie. Doc Alice is gonna do some good work. He's got 5 health left. Gazpacho is hot. There's a chance that this doesn't kill him. But I like that chance. Because, you know, we could do it like this anyway. Pow! We got 47 meat, which is nice. A stove door and 50 experience points. Hooray! Buffalo, buffalo. Buffalo, buffalo, buffalo. Right. We're gonna read the list. List of buffalo bones. Great. That's fine then. We'll figure out what we're doing. Gretch. You hear a lot of activity down the corridor. Chanting, shuffling of robes, clattering of bones, scary stuff. You really shouldn't go down there. Don't tell me what to do. Oh, right. We got the jump on him this time. You've got quite a bit of health. How about you? And you? And you? You. And you. These are probably skeletons, right? So let's fan hammer this guy. I was really hoping we could do a little bit of damage on him. 110 health. 97 health. 95. 92. We're gonna do this one. Two down. 6 to go. This is... Oh, okay, that's not bad. Assuming... Wait. Please don't shoot. Okay, we're alive. So I want to kill this if possible. 26 spooky damage. It's a skeleton, so it's probably immune. I'm not so sure. We'll shoot it, I suppose. And then we need to heal, but we're gonna lose this fight no matter what. So might as well just do this. I really should have killed both of them first because that only does 23 damage to me versus the bigger amount. We're angry. Ouch. Yeah. We need buffalo bones. Holy crap. Or what the holy crap is this? You never heard of the buffalo pilots? Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Can I go down here? I need bones. Blood? Milk? It's covered in big beakers. Take one. Oversized chemical beaker. How do I collect the bones? They're everywhere. Ichor. Lemonade. What's this? Atop the slab, there's a skeleton-shaped indentation with a buffalo skull-shaped indentation, where the normal human skull-shaped indentation should be. Wow, that's a good thing to keep in mind if you end up in possession of the bones necessary to fill in the indentation. Leave the slab alone. This is some pretty foreboding music. Robe hanging on this rack. Search it. Buffalo pile locker key. It's probably this. Lead them to their captivity. You look through the bars and see hundreds of buffalo human skeleton hybrids locked in there. 3 to a cell. The keys are hanging right next to the door. You could let some out if you wanted, but they all look pretty angry. Leave them to their own captivity. I really just want the bones for the cemetery. Grab a buffalo's worth. Got a box of buffalo bones. He'll be so happy to get these. He sure will. Flush it. Investigate. That's nice. Flush it. Dig through it. I mean, we'll have to come back here at some point. They should really use scented candles in here. Agreed. Place is big. Bones rule. Hide in it. You settle in amongst the thick black robes. It's pretty comfortable. Wait. You wait, and finally hear some noises outside as a couple of cultists pass through on their way from somewhere to somewhere else. You don't catch much of what they say, but what you do hear is, remember that big guy? Blood before ichor, start that soldier's ticker. Okay, this is gonna be important. So, blood before ichor. Wait some more. No, remember the rhyme? Milk after blood, ritual's a dud. Not milk after blood. Wait some more. It's milk before blood, ritual is good. Why can't you get this? Probably because it doesn't rhyme. Milk before blood, ritual is good. milk before blood. It's gonna run long, but I gotta finish this up. Wait some more. Remember the rhyme, milk after blood, ritual's a dud. Blood before Icarus. So these are all the same. Leave. We can do that. There's a wicked looking leather-bound tome on this pedestal. Take it. And that is all for now, but thank you for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, click that like button, subscribe if you want to see more. And I'll see you, pow pow, pow pow, in the next episode.